Little Red Riding Hood. There was once a sweet little girl who lived in a pretty little cottage at the end of the village. She always wore a red cloak with a hood, so people called her Little Red Riding Hood. One morning, Little Red Riding Hood's mother said, "Put on your things and go to see your grandmother. She has been ill. Take along this basket with food for her." It was a bright and sunny morning, so Little Red Riding Hood stopped to pick a bunch of flowers for her grandmother. Little Red Riding Hood wandered from her path, when from behind her a gruff voice said, "Good morning, Little Red Riding Hood." Little Red Riding Hood turned around and saw a great big wolf. "Where are you going, Little Red Riding Hood?" "I am going to my grandmother, who is ill, Mr. Wolf." Then Mr. Wolf said, "Good morning," and set off. After walking for a while, the wolf reached Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother's house. He opened the door and walked in where the grandmother lay in bed. He made one jump at her, but she jumped out of bed and into a closet. So the wolf put on the cap which she had dropped and crept under the bedclothes. In a short while, Little Red Riding Hood knocked at the door and walked in saying, "Good morning, grandmother. I have brought you food, and here is a bunch of flowers I gathered in the wood." As she came nearer to the bed, she said, "Why, grandmother, what a big mouth you have." "All the better to eat you up with, my dear," he said, as he sprang at Little Red Riding Hood. Just at that moment, 2 hunters were passing by the cottage and heard her scream. They rushed in and killed the wolf, and everybody was happy that Little Red Riding Hood had been saved. And Little Red Riding Hood learnt her lesson.